Hello everyone. I was having a lot of question that what I do with transparency. Lot of people you are asking to explain that what I do with transparency. So I am going to explain in this video what is transparency. So transparency is basically a mask. When we work with Photoshop, we work with layer mask, right? So layer mask is something. This is my original image. If I turn on the layer mask, now inside the mask whatever I paint in black will be invisible or will be erased. So if I keep my foreground color black and select my brush tool, now inside this mask whatever I will paint or I will draw will be erase that design. But it is not actually erasing, it is actually making a mask. So if I deleted this part or I erased this part, but I want it now back. So all I need to do is switch this color, bring white as my foreground color, and now if I brush over it, paint over it, my design will be back. So I am not erasing any part of my design, I am just making a layer mask. Now if you are working for a client, you did a work, very long project, and after a point your client is asking for a revision or something you did, he is asking not to do that. So if I delete this part, some like this, like this, if I delete this part, erase this part, I erase this one, so I cannot go back to this. I can go back with Ctrl Z or undo. But if I was working on a long project and I have done a too many work after this, so I cannot always come back to this point. So when making design, do not never erase any part of your design, just use layer mask or opacity mask. That's how you will keep your, you will get your design in original format in always. Okay, so this is like my, if I do anything inside this layer mask, that will be erased, right? If I paint it black, so keep in mind that whatever I paint in black will be invisible, or it will give a look like it is erased or being cut out. So this is what we do with our Illustrator. In our Illustrator, that is called opacity mask. Like a design I made here. Here I made some effect that is looking like I erased this part of the text here, or I put some grunge effect here looking like I erased this part, but I never erased any part of my design, so that I can come back always. I can always come back to my design in original format. Like this is my design. If I ungroup this, you can see that I put a grunge effect here. So if I remove that, there is always my design. My design is always intact. Like here, if I put these options, if I take these options off, I can, and then my design will be intact. So I never delete any part of my design, I just use this opacity mask. So that is what I am going to teach you in this video. So for that I need a, suppose I need a logo here or design here. So whatever I will do in here, I will not erase any part of my design, I will use my opacity mask. And that is what you can come from, you can get this from here, window, and then transparency, you will get this option. So this is my logo, I select it. Here is the option transparency. If I double click here, what is happening, my logo is here, you can see here my design is here, but in this option here I am seeing a black layer. So black layer is making my design invisible. So whatever I do in black here will be invisible. So I have to check this box, uncheck this box. Now I can see my design, but I cannot move this because I am in its opacity mode, opacity mask mode. Now whatever I will do here in black will be invisible. Like if I take a rectangle here, you can see the rectangle is in blue, so it is not being invisible. But if I make this rectangle black, it will be invisible. So my design is here inside this opacity mask. I just put a black rectangle, and that is making it invisible or looking like it is being cut out. So if I come back here to my design, click here, you can see my design is still here and this part is not deleted. So I show this my client. If my client wants that he needs this part not erased but here. So if I erase that part, I have to make that design again. But when I am not erasing this, I am just using opacity mask. I can just simply go to my opacity mask again and I can move this here, or do something else like this. Like I can, if I use a brush here from my brush panel, I am taking a brush. If I put something like that, you can see whatever I put in black here will be invisible, but I am not erasing any part of my design. My design is fully intact and I can come back whenever I want to my design, and my design will be in full original mode. So this is what we do for our grunge effect or something like text being cut out. Let me show you. So here is my design. Here is the grunge effect I use for my design. Let me copy that. Now if I come here, I have to go inside its opacity mask. So here I have to paste that. If I paste it, and I have to place it like whatever I want. Let me paste it, and now I have to make it black, full black. Whatever will be in black will be invisible. Let's take a look here now. Now the design is looking like it's being grunge effect or something that we use in our t-shirt design. So this is actually the transparency mode, or transparency, it is called opacity mask. Whatever is layer mask in Photoshop, it is called transparency or opacity mask in Illustrator. Like let me show you something like this. Here I put the Twitter text. Let me change the font style a bit. Okay, let's just take a sample text here. It is my Twitter. So now I want it looks like it's being cut out. Okay, so let me first break this font. Now I have to make a offset path of this text. Object path, offset path, preview. Let's make it a bit bigger, not that much, like this. Okay, now I made a offset path. Let's just unite, and then I have to cut this option. So I cut that layer. My original text is here. Now if I go to this design, click on this design and go to its opacity mask. Okay, let me delete this part. I don't want that. Okay, now if I paste it here, the layer I cut from this Twitter text, I have to paste it here. So I am using Ctrl F. That means paste in front. Okay, when I am pasting it in front, you can see this here. I have that in here, but it is giving me a look of it's being cut out. Okay, here is some part being visible. So let me go back to here again. I am taking a rectangle to cover this area. I don't want it to show. Okay, this is what I wanted. Now this is my logo, and I use this here a cutout effect. So whatever I am doing is, I am not erasing any part of my design. I am just making it look like it's being cut out. Okay, let me explain again. Like I can make this design same effect. I can make this same effect by, like this is my text here. So if I use this, I could have used minus font, or I could have used shape builder to erase this part. Here is my shape builder. Okay, let's forget it, minus font. So here I can make that same design or same effect here, but that will erase my design. That will make my design. I have to make that with erasing this part. If now my client want that, make that Twitter logo a little bit upper, I cannot do that because I have already erased this part. But for this one, if my client want that Twitter go upper, I can make this up here, make another opacity offset path here, preview. Okay, unite them, cut this. Now if I click on this design, I have that previous options here. You can see I have to delete this part. Now my design is fully intact, and if I control F, paste in front that Twitter offset, I can get that. Okay, so hope you will understand. This is called opacity mask. I use this for my t-shirt design, and my most of my design I always use this. And I not for t-shirt design, for any design, logo, business card, banner, whatever I do, I always use opacity mask. I never delete any part of my design, so I can always come back to my original design and modify that. Okay, so if you like this, please subscribe and comment whatever you want to know. I will try to show you. Thank you for watching.